This week's Read the Room segment is completely blurring the lines with a heavy shade and side eye because I'm going to need the media to read the room. Now, if you're a regular who watches the show and rocks with your girl, you know I spoke about the teenage murderer Mackenzie Shirilla out of Cleveland, Ohio, a couple of episodes back. Well, this week, we are boarding a flight and traveling to Dallas, Texas for another story involving a teenage convicted murderer. 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony, who also was just 17 years old at the time of the crime he committed. Now, look, I could go on and on and on and on about how Mackenzie has been portrayed in the news versus how Carmelo has been portrayed in the news. The coverage, the trial, the jury selection, and non-selection, the verdict. Honey, child, please. This is just another shocking, to no one, example of media coverage and the glaring contrast. And if I really wanted to fully unpack this story, I would need to get with Anderson Cooper or AC360 or pull up a seat on the Joy Reid show and perpetual sign it to MSNBC for canceling the readout, because shame on y'all. But I will just say this. The math in our judicial system is simply not mathing. Mackenzie killed 2 people and got 15 to life for both to run concurrently, meaning those sentences run together. So she is eligible for parole in 15 years. Meanwhile, Carmelo got 35 years and will be eligible for parole in 17 and a half years. 15 to life for 2 murders versus a minimum of 17.5 for 1. The disparities like this make you completely understand why nobody has an ounce of faith in our judicial system. But guess what? That's not even why we're here for Read the Room. The real audacity is sitting with one particular reporter covering this case, one Rebecca Lopez of Dallas ABC affiliate WFAA. To set the scene, this journalist was outside the courtroom covering the case and acknowledging the racial tensions on both sides. But before addressing it, she says, quote, "Let's talk a little bit about the big gorilla, so to speak." Huh? Huh? What? She took a saying that has been around like forever, especially in journalism, and flipped it into the most overt and racist way possible. And this is a seasoned journalist, so I'm not knocking her credentials, her, quote, slip of the tongue. And not to go all Sigmund Freud on y'all, but this to me is a classic case of conscious belief, what you tell yourself, versus unconscious intention, what drives your actions, i.e., what comes out of your damn mouth. In absolutely no context does your use of that word work, especially here. Whenever you are describing anyone as it relates to people, and it's an animal in the Jungle Book aside from a low-down dirty snake, it doesn't have a place in the conversation because all roads are going to lead here, which is a damn mess. So since the dictionary and basic logic left the chat, the only thing left for us to deduce is that there was a Black man sitting in the courtroom being convicted, and you addressed the gorilla in the room. Girl, are you insane? In the year 2026, did you think that Beyonce's internet was not going to notice that? And this is not cherry picking, right? Like, oh no, you know what she meant. No, no, I don't know what she meant. I absolutely do not know what she meant. Her station issued an apology, and I'm sure she's feeling the heat. Well, I mean, you live in Dallas, so you should be used to it. Read the room next time, okay? But what do y'all think? Am I reading too much into this? Or did the reporter execute a Freudian slip on live television?
What do you mean?